Okay, and here is chapter 2. So Bandit has ventured over into Cece's space. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. It's all right. Cece's defending her territory. She's going back into her space. And Bandit is going, okay, realize that you don't want me there and I will go slink off somewhere else. Cats are naturally going to want to explore each other's space. That's where the litter box is, the smells, the food, etc. And so he came over to explore her cage. She had previously been exploring his cage. This emphasizes really why each cat really needs a place to call their own. So here at the center, it's their cage. And their cage, for the most part, stays the same from start to finish. There's a little bit of changing cages while I move them to their final room. So they may start in isolation, they may then move to the upstairs, they may go down to group living. But once they're in group living, I don't move their cage because it's their home. It becomes their place and their security. So here we are post little spat. And Cece's fine, she's recovered, she's in her home, she's feeling secure. Let's go look over here. Bandit is sulking. He's gone over here into a little hidey bed and he's hiding and sulking. In most relationships, the girl is the dominant one. They kind of set the rules, they set the boundaries. And, just because of what we just saw, I would not say these cats couldn't coexist in a house that was large enough to accommodate them both having separate space. And that's really the key. I think the people who run into problems are you've got not enough square footage per cat, too many cats per square footage, and then you're expecting them all to be really good buddies. And when you have geezers that you integrate, many times those geezers, they just want to hang by themselves or with each other if it's a bonded pair. They really don't want to make new friends. And it's not to say they won't, but they really don't want to. So over here is Coco just watching from his spot and what is now his security, which is this double wide cage that belongs to him and Bandit. So good example of, how that played out. You don't ever want to get into the middle of a cat fight. Now both those cats are declawed that were swatting at each other, so I wasn't really so worried. If you ever have to break up a cat fight like that, throwing a blanket, well, I shouldn't say like that. I didn't really consider that a cat fight. I considered that a spat. But throwing a blanket over the two of them to disorient them, and then you can pick up one of them is really the way to go. Otherwise, of course, inserting something between them, a piece of cardboard, distracting them with a toy, something like that can also be effective.